So today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 9. Episode 8 was all about Giles, and we learned a little bit about his backstory and how him and his friends used to summon this demon. The demon came back and it took over Miss Calendar, unfortunately, and she was a demon for a little while. Luckily, Angel showed up and was able to save the day and sacrificed himself to take on this demon as he's already dead. Really great episode. I feel like the past 6, 7, 8 were all great episodes, so I'm really looking forward to watching this one and continuing on with the season. I found the last 3 or 4 episodes have been focused more on character development as opposed to, oh, a goblin or something shows up. Not that those aren't entertaining, but it's nice to see some stronger characters come through, and we're learning more about the Scooby Gang and Giles as well. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you're ever curious about what kind of gear I use or what's on the bookshelf, there's a link in the description below. And if you want to have a say in what movies and TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Out of being young and stupid, I'd rather live in the dark.
You're not gonna be young forever.
Yes, but I'll always be stupid.
That's, yeah, well, you know, he tries his best.
I'm sorry, it's just... Unless hell freezes over and every vamp in Sunnydale puts in for early retirement, I'd say my future is pretty much a non-issue.
She might be right about that, yeah.
I mean, it's not right. Give us some peace, would you? Can't you see I'm working?
How old is Drusilla when she changed? Like, what she always acts very childlike.
It's that bloody Slayer. Whenever I turn around, she's mucking up your legs.
Yeah, she really gets in the way of your vampiring.
The key.
The key? When this book is in some kind of code?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're trying to transcribe that book that they stole in a previous episode, okay. Seth Green's in this episode, yay, Oz. And Principal Snyder, we haven't seen him for a few episodes. I was wondering what he was up to, especially since he seemed evil after he was somehow involved with the vampires coming to the PTA night or something like that, so he's definitely got some secrets. Oh, into the pond. Ugh.
One gone.
That might kill some goldfish.
Now you know what it feels like, stealth guy. Just dropping by for some quality time with Mr. Gordo?
Is Mr. Gordo the name of her bunny?
Well, you don't have a nothing face, you have a something face.
Oh my.
And you don't have to whisper.
Very handsome something face.
Right. Well, then you know it's a whole week of what's my line, only I don't get to play.
Oh, poor Buffy.
You're the one freaky thing in my freaky world that still makes sense to me.
Aw, so sweet.
When was the last time you put on your skates?
About a couple of 100 demons ago.
There's a rink out past Route 17's closed on Tuesdays.
Cute. Yeah, imagine how hard that'd be for Buffy to try and think of all the other options she could have had in her future. Oh.
Motivational speaker on what? 10 ways to a more knowing you?
Uh-huh.
Maybe even better than I know myself.
What's this about?
When you look at me, do you think prison guard?
Oh, Xander is a prison guard.
Put up the assignments for the career fair, and according to my test results, I can look forward to being gainfully employed in the growing field of corrections.
I don't think he'd be very scary. Haha.
As in police?
As in polyester, donuts, and brutality.
Okay, she does serve and protect. Okay. Not terribly off, but...
But I handed in my test. I used a number 2 pencil.
Then I guess you must have passed.
It's not the kind of test you pass or fail.
Your name wasn't up there, Will.
Willow doesn't have, she seems like highly qualified. That's suspicious. Okay. Ah!
Oh, that's right. There can only be one. As long as I'm alive, there is no one else. Well, there you go. I don't have to be the Slayer. I could be dead.
Ugh, I don't like those options.
Do we have to be retrospective now? Our only concern is to discover what was stolen from that mausoleum last night.
I'm guessing, yeah, it was the key they need for the book. Okay, to transcribe it.
Yes, but the Order of Taraka, I mean, isn't that overkill?
No. I think it's just enough kill.
Oh gosh. Okay, the Order of Taraka. These 3 creature monster things that are gonna help him defeat Buffy.
Just see her a minute ago, and she is around here somewhere.
For what it's worth.
It's worth nothing, Harris. Whatever comes out of your mouth is a meaningless waste of breath.
Whoa, that's encouraging.
Well, I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to be so honest with me.
Yikes.
I can only hope that one day I'm in the position to be that honest with you.
Fascinating.
Molding young minds everywhere with those pep talks.
Willow Rosenberg, come with us, please.
Excuse me?
Let's walk.
She getting drafted by the FBI? Are we finally going to see a continuation of that invisible school where the FBI was training them?
Try the canapé. It's excellent.
Oh my. I don't care for
What is
sure.
all this?
You've been selected to meet with Mr. McCarthy, head recruiter for the world's leading software concern.
Whoa.
Was delayed by fog at SeaTac, but he should be here any minute. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, Willow, get it.
Didn't even...
Only one other Sunnydale student met our criteria.
And that is... Oz! Yeah! Yay, I'm so excited. Maybe he'll finally ask her out and they'll finally have a chance to talk. Yay!
Yeah, Giles, it's one thing to be a watcher and a librarian. They go together, like chicken and another chicken, or 2 chickens or something, you know what I'm saying?
Great example. Yeah, 2 chickens. You always see 2 chickens together.
Vampire a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was written by Danak. Damn it. Let it slip my mind with all the excitement.
I'm guessing it wasn't a taste of the Vatican cookbook.
That would be a niche market for sure.
However,
Probably a lot of breads, I'd imagine. They take the bus? These monsters take public transit? Okay. Free skincare samples? Okay. And he went to her Buffy's neighbor's house? Ah!
Speaking of, I really have to bail, but I promise I'll be back bright and early tomorrow and ready to slay.
this is a matter of some urgency, Buffy.
I realize that. Well, you
She
have...
has a date with Angel. Ah!
I mean, you guys are the brains and only be here for moral support anyway.
That's untrue, Buff. You totally contribute. You go for snacks.
Snacks are very important.
There may be fierce battles ahead.
But ho-hos are a vital part of my cognitive process.
Sorry,
Ho-hos.
someplace I have to be.
They're high in their nutritional value. Absolutely. Yeah, they'll definitely help. Didn't know she was into figure skating. Okay. I wonder if that comes in handy when she's doing her slaying karate chops and her moves. I know I'm Canadian, but I cannot skate to save my life. I'm a terrible ice skater. Or even, I don't even think I've tried roller skates, but either way, it's not, I like hang onto the boards the whole time. It's a hot mess. Ouch. Ah! Ah! Oh, bonked him. Whoa! Buffy! She just sliced his neck open with her skate. Ugh.
Hey, don't be a baby. I'm not gonna hurt you.
It's not that.
She says to the vampire.
I didn't even notice.
Vampire smooch.
Unlike vampires, they have no earthly desires
Oh,
to collect their bounty.
okay.
They find a target and
They're locked in. Ugh.
any of them as you like, it won't make any difference. Where there's one, there will be another. And another.
Oh gosh, that doesn't sound good. Just an endless supply of assassins. Ugh. What? Can build his own arms? What? What happened to his arm that he had the first place? Oh God.
Still not
clear what I'm supposed to try.
Nothing.
Poor Oz.
Sorry.
She's a tense person.
Yes, she's very stressed out right now. Okay, Buffy, maybe don't walk alone at night alone if you know these bad guys. Like, I know you're used to being, you know, out hunting vampires, but maybe take the night off this time.
You think?
It's good that she took you seriously, Giles. I just wish we knew where she was.
Yeah, exactly. Where is she gonna go hide out? Yeah. You think they'd have like a Slayer safe house?
I treat you vamps good. I don't hassle you. You don't hassle me. We all enjoy the patronage of this establishment. Everybody's happy, right?
Like a vampire bar? Like in True Blood? Ah! No! Why is she going after Angel?
You think this is funny?
No! No, 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 no!
The sun will be coming in a few hours.
Oh! No, 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 no!
Oh.
Don't warm the tadpoles.
What's she dreaming about?
I have frog fear.
Oh.
Good day. I'm Norman Pfister with Lush Beautiful Skincare and Cosmetics.
No.
I was wondering if I might interest you in some free samples?
No.
Free?
Oh, Cordelia, no. Come on. Oh, shoot. Now they're all in trouble. Ah! Oh, God. That's one way to wake up. Cheese and crackers.
You must be number 2.
Hello. Whoa, bonked her.
Come on. Don't make me do the cheek fight thing. Cheek fight. You know.
Oh, low blow. Yeah. Oh. Oh, kick to the face.
Who are you? Who am I? You attacked me. Who the hell are you? I'm Kendra, the Vampire Slayer.
Whoa. What? Whoa. What? What? What are we doing, people? 2 vampire slayers? Whoa. Okay, okay. Are they gonna be buds? Part 2. Okay. So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 9, Part 1, I'm guessing. I didn't realize, obviously, it was a Part 1 of Part 2 or Part 3. So in this episode, we found out some pretty big revelations. So we found out there's another Vampire Slayer named Kendra, as she revealed herself at the last scene when she was fighting Buffy. They seem to be pretty well matched when they were fighting, so it makes sense that she would be a Slayer. I didn't think another Slayer existed, considering they're supposed to be, they always say in the, she is the chosen one for every generation, but maybe it's one for every generation per country. It sounded like this Kendra character had an accent from Barbados or something like that, so maybe each country has a separate Slayer, which just opens that up to a whole other concept of like a Slayer society around the globe, which I think would be really cool and really great for Buffy. Maybe not feel so alone if she knows that there's other Slayers out there, other people she can talk to who are experiencing the same things. Again, well, I guess we'll find out more in Part 2, but maybe that's where they were going with this. There was a career fair at the school, and we saw Principal Snyder, who hasn't been in the past 3 or 4 episodes, so he was back again, just being his usual charming self, being rude, and probably going to cause problems later on. So Buffy ended up being chosen as a police officer for her career when she filled out the aptitude test, which doesn't seem far off. I mean, she is helping people, she is protecting people, so not a total jump. And Xander would have been a prison guard, apparently. And Willow ends up obviously doing extremely well on this test, and we find out these people have actually been following her or like tracking her test score results, which seems a little fishy. I don't know if I trust this entirely yet. Obviously Willow is very talented, but it still seems a little suspicious to me, as it's Sunnydale, that they want to put her into this program where she does computer software. And Oz was in this episode, and Oz was also in the same program. So I'm hoping the two of them will finally have a chance to talk a little bit more. Maybe Oz will even ask her out. So I'm curious to see where that's gonna go. Giles is still dealing with obviously things being strained with Miss Calendar, so he's in full study mode. He's just burying his head in the books. So he's trying to process this obviously as best he can. And then we found out that Drusilla isn't doing well as a vampire. She's sick, and in order to make her feel better, they need to call in the big guns, as Spike says, to bring in these 3 assassins who are from the society. I'm not sure if Kendra was part of that top 3. Originally I thought she was, but now if she's a Slayer, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. We also saw Buffy and Angel went on a date. They went ice skating. We're seeing more of them trying to explore dating as best they can. It was a really sweet moment when Angel was in his vampire face and Buffy was still concerned about him. He had a cut on his face and she wasn't scared, and I think that's something he struggles with, is that he's the scary monster and how could she want to be with him and all this stuff. But it was really sweet, and we're seeing Buffy show a little bit more of a vulnerable side. These 3 bad guys that were brought in were a whole new caliber of bad guys. So Angel and Giles both suggested that she kind of hides out and lays low for a while Angel is able to try and defeat them as best he can, and Giles will try and find something in these books to take them out basically. And then Buffy goes over to Angel's apartment and is just kind of hiding out there waiting for him, and that's when this other Slayer arrives. But that's the first time I think we've seen her go to his apartment, and she's just kind of like leaning on him a little bit more and showing signs that she might need him actually, whereas I think before she was trying to just be tough and be brave and not let people see that vulnerable side to her. These 3 bad guys that are brought in are going to help Drusilla get better, and they're trying to transcribe this book that they stole a couple episodes ago, and they got this key. So yeah, a lot going on. Part 2, I can only imagine where that's going to go. We left off with Angel being trapped in this cage and the sun's coming up, Buffy finding out there's another Slayer. Yeah, so just a really good part 1 so far. This is the first like continuation episode I've seen, so I'm looking forward to watching part 2 and finishing up this story. But thank you so much for sharing on this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Whoa! Slice his neck open with her skate. Ugh. Can build his own arms? Oh god, that's one way to wake up. Cheese and crackers. Whoa, bonked her. Gah.
1 gone.
That might kill some goldfish. Oh, Xander is a prison guard.